so my name's Dan. I've got around 20 years experience of working within kind of health and wellbeing for LGBT charities, NHS, universities. So South Asian HangOut is an online Zoom group. We meet twice a month, and it's a space, I guess, for people to connect, to kind of look at themes and topics to discuss that are kind of relative to them or important to them. We're hoping to do some creative workshops. It could be that we watch a film, or we may do a bit of, some creative writing. But the idea is to kind of reduce any sort of social isolation, to kind of maybe make new friends and connect. I think for me, from my lived experience, when I was first came out in 1990, I kind of felt I had nowhere to go. I kind of felt excluded from the kind of a traditional sort of gay scene, if you like, often being on the brown person there. So in about 2000, I started a South Asian group for LGBT people, and I felt that it was a space to connect with other people, to kind of discuss things like our identity, our ethnicity, our heritage. So for me, it reduced that kind of social isolation, and also empowered me to kind of really connect with others and see different viewpoints. It's an opportunity to be seen, to be heard, to be listened to, and also to have fun and to make new friends. I think it's really important at this time. People will turn up, we let them into the group, do some introductions, do some kind of boundaries for the group, and then we kind of look at different topics like self-care or kind of identity. It could be around sexual health, it could be around LGBT History Month, let's talk about Pride, it could be about South Asian Heritage Month, and it's kind of a discussion where if there's a big enough group, what we'll do, we have a question, and then basically people can explore that in what's called breakout rooms. There'll be lots of listening, lots of listening to each other, lots of learning from each other. We may look at film together and discuss it. There could be maybe a creative writing workshop or poetry. In terms of keeping the group safe, anonymity is important, but all we ask is the first name you used on your ticket, use it on your Zoom account when you come in, so we know who's coming in, and that's just to keep the group safe, you see. If for some reason, for reason of safety, you need to turn the camera off at some point during the session, that's okay. You don't have to say anything, you may just want to listen. You contribute as much as you really feel you need to. Everyone will have a chance to talk, but don't feel like you have to. Sometimes listening can be a way to build up confidence and resilience. It's a daunting step anyway to come to a group for the first time. From my own experience, trying different groups, especially during the lockdown, it was daunting, but by going to 2 or 3 groups it becomes much more more reassured. But if you're feeling a bit nervous, just for example, before coming to the group, you can just be in touch with me and we can have a chat about it to kind of see what things you're nervous about. And when you do come, don't feel like we're going to do, can you introduce yourself, can you talk about your sexuality, your ethnicity. There's going to be none of that. You can just come along and just listen. It'll be a friendly group. You just put in as much as you need to, and just take your time. You'll be under no pressure at all to contribute. Sometimes just listening is important enough, really, to be fair.